I gave a presentation recently in front of about 25 real estate agents. At the end of the presentation, a real estate agent raised her hand and asked, "Can you explain to us how a refinance works?" And this is someone who had been doing this for a long time, an experienced agent, and it was a great question. And I think all real estate agents need to know this. So let's break it down. In this video, we're going to talk about a rate and term refinance. In the next one, we'll talk about a cash out refinance. Okay, so let's say you bought a home for $1 million and put 20% down, meaning you borrowed $800,000. And let's say rates at that time are 6.5%. That means your monthly payment on that $800,000 would be $50.57 every month. And then let's say 2 years later, you paid down that mortgage to $700,000. And at that time, rates dropped. Now rates are at 5.5%. A refinance means you'd be taking your old loan of $800,000 at 6.5% and replacing it with this new loan of $700,000 at 5.5%. Now, that new payment would be $39.75 a month, meaning this person in this scenario would be saving $1,082 every month. Now, you may be thinking saving $1,000 a month sounds great, but you just spent 2 years paying down your mortgage. You had 28 years left. Now you're refinancing and you're starting from the beginning, and now you have 30 years left. And you'd be right. But let's break this down a little bit further and see exactly what your options are. So option one would be starting over. Take that $1,082 that you're saving every month and set that aside. Put that into a safe interest-bearing account and have that money grow for you. That's option one. Option two, let's say your goal is to pay this loan off as fast as possible. You can take the $1,082 that you're saving every month and apply it towards the principal. And by doing that, in this example, you would pay off this loan in 19 years. So originally you had 28 years left. After refinancing and applying that savings, you paid off in 19 years. And then option three, maybe you don't add the entire $1,082 a month towards the payment. You can add a lesser or greater amount. For example, let's say you just added $150 every month to your payment in this example. You would pay this loan off in 28 years, which brings you right back to where you were when you started before you even began the refinance process. Thanks a lot for watching, and stay tuned for part two, where we are going to break down the cash out refinance.